Hi, welcome. This is the energy for today, March 13th. I hope you're doing well. Spirit, what is the energy for today, March 13th? March 13th. So, indecision, in the middle of the road, not knowing which way to go. The only way, it's you got to make a choice. I feel can't stay stuck in the middle. Maybe you're stuck between something that you really want and something that you're having a hard time letting go of, okay? You have action, so really balancing your energy, taking a look at the big picture, the good and the bad of things, and then make your step and take some kind of action. And it's really guiding you towards something that is full of strength, as far as in your core. And then you have the garden gate. And it's very much like contemplation. Which one do I go? Which way do I turn? You hold the key. This card is all about you holding the key and really experiencing the things that you really want to experience. Now, is there something holding you back? Is that what the indecision is? You're trying to maybe leave something that's not so good for you anymore, or something that maybe you've outgrown, and go forward. This is definitely telling you there's things out there. Maybe the things where you're at, whatever situation you're at, things are starting to wither. They're starting to not go the way you want. So perhaps there's that sense of maybe going towards what you love. Maybe this is a person. There's really that sense of this is a person, definitely. Maybe going towards what you want is what it feels like. And then anxiety. So you might be feeling the sense of anxiety because maybe you're not doing what your soul is really trying to guide you to do, which causes you to be imbalanced. And really, this is telling you, to just really look at the big picture and decide instead of just being stuck in the middle, really. Worried about the outcome, meaning you're worried about maybe the environment, what's going to happen there. Let's see what's at the top of the deck. You have the fourth chakra. So this is your heart chakra. This is really that feeling of healing, opening up your heart. Things that you feel in your heart might not matter to others. If this is a choice and you're wondering how it's going to affect the environment, this is spirit saying, hey, you gotta really go for the things that really make you happy. Okay. And then the spirit to doors. So you have answers, meaning if you're anxious about something and you're questioning things, you really do have answers, and it would be through spirit, really. So maybe you need to do a little bit of work as far as opening up to your inner guidance and really believing the things that are good for you, not someone else. So maybe you're discovering what is good for you. That's a hard thing, really. And maybe you're trying to leave, especially with the action card, maybe you're trying to leave situations that maybe have become dark for you. They're not so light anymore. And you have that option to move forward, okay? So welcome, guys. I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for being here with me today. Let's see. What is the indecision? What is the indecision, please? And I do feel maybe it's taking you quite some time because it's a little different for you. But whatever it is, it's almost like your soul is calling you towards something that creates more balance and more like a stronger core, okay? So you have the Five of Wands and the Eight of Wands. You're maybe conflicted about going forward, maybe giving a message, maybe standing up to somebody. There's definitely that sense of whoever it is that you have to stand up towards or take some kind of action towards. It really takes you battling whatever it is that is hindering you, whether these be people or obstacles. Okay, so it's almost as if you have to rise above it and really pick what it is that you love. So is this a conflict because you're going towards a Queen of Pentacles, or you're moving away from a Queen of Pentacles? So let's see here, because the Empress is right here and the Knight of Pentacles. So let's see. I want to know. Oh, and immediately they already know what I'm going to ask. I was going to say, what is the Queen of Pentacles? And it's the 10 of Wands. So that might be something that's, really stressful, or maybe somebody who puts a lot of burden on you. What's the Queen of Pentacles, please? Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles, please. The King of Swords. So having clarity to take some kind of action to begin again. I feel like this could be your truth. Maybe this is causing a conflict for you because maybe now you recognize a certain truth, meaning you're ready to perhaps start over. This brings the sense of clarity, that brings the sense of truth, also the sense of spirituality. Maybe you've woken up spiritually to let you know which way to go, okay? Really vocalizing something here, okay? Let's see. What is this 7 of Wands, please? So maybe this is your head telling you, yes, go this way. And perhaps the outer environment is telling you, no, put the brakes on. You know what I mean? So there's the imbalance there. 7 of Wands. What is the 7 of Wands? So you got the Hangman. You're contemplating. Maybe you're looking at the situation a little bit longer or in more detail. This will give you that sense of taking time, being patient. It's not forever that you'll be in this sort of limbo kind of state. It's just an opportunity for you to contemplate, to figure out what is the best situation for you. You can do this during meditation, quiet down, get some answers for you. It's also the sense of maybe you're waiting to take action, maybe, what is the Hangman? Give me one for the Hangman, please. Maybe you're waiting to take action on something, or you're just enlightened to know. So you're waiting for an opening, maybe the chance to go or to do something. What is the 8 of Wands? 8 of Wands, please. So you have the 7 of Swords. You're trying to break free from maybe something very toxic, or something that, with the 7 of Swords, I do feel it's something that is taking some kind of negativity away from you. Maybe this is where you need to take action to move yourself away from something negative. Maybe you're needing to plan something before you go forward, because there's that sense of maybe failing, and so perhaps maybe you just have to dot all the I's and cross all the T's. It's also as if someone's trying to take something from you, like cheating or stealing, something like that. Or the other thing I get is maybe there's arguments over something that you already planned, almost that sense of maybe you planned something and it just didn't quite go the way you thought it would go. So there's that sense of uncertainty. Maybe you've tried to move away from the situation and you had your plan together and then something stopped it. You know what I mean? And you have that kind of feeling of it was like you were cheated out of it or something like that, okay? So maybe this is also that sense of maybe you're halfway through a situation and you've got partial success, so you still have to do a little bit more work. Is it the core that you're trying to fix, yourself or something like that, okay? What is the 5 of Wands? 5 of Wands. So the Ace of Wands. Maybe not sure of yourself, not enough confidence. Maybe you think this is going to be taken away from you, 7 of Swords right here. What's the 7 of Swords, please? So the 7 of Swords, the 4 of Cups in reverse. So almost as if like that kind of feeling that, maybe you've waited a long time. Maybe you're still planning, and even though you're planning something, you're sort of scared to go forward with it, okay? Definitely sort of like, I think you're done waiting. I think you're done energetically inside you're done waiting, or you're tired of perhaps maybe things being taken away from you, or missing opportunities, or maybe feeling isolated or alone, something like that. Okay, so let's see what the take action is, or the action card, because I feel like you're wrestling with yourself, but you got to stand up to something. And I think I'll ask one more for the King of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles, because are these people in your life that are blocking you from going forward? Maybe you're seeking an attorney to move away from the situation. Let's see. What is the King of Swords? King of Swords with the Queen of Pentacles, please. Okay, King of Swords. Maybe leaving. Which way do I go? Do I stay with this one? Do I go with the next one? You got to decide. Definitely. I feel you're at this point where you have some kind of clarity and you know which way to go. But maybe you're letting the conflict get in the way, the things, maybe it is fear, maybe it's just a struggle getting yourself to start something new, So what is the action? What is the action, please? The action card. You gotta go towards balance is what I see here. It's what you're feeling. It's what you're being drawn to. So you have the Page of Cups and the Page of Wands. Do you think something's ran out? Do you think the opportunity has run out? That's the first thing that came with those two cards. So almost the sense of you might need to say something, and maybe it is your heart chakra, you're feeling something and you're not attending to the things that matter to you, okay? And it's causing that sense of, where do I go? What do I do? I feel stuck is what I feel, okay? So maybe you want to start over with the situation, either with yourself, by yourself, with a person. I definitely feel like you're headed toward a person that you probably have emotion for, but you haven't quite expressed it the way you should have, or maybe you weren't capable of it, whatever this is. Maybe it was taken away from you, meaning you might have met somebody and they just might have really sparked that interest and everything, but you couldn't go through it, for whatever reason. Something might have happened. What is the Page of Cups? Page of Cups. Page of Cups. Maybe moved away from each other. Page of Cups, please. Page of Cups. So you have the Magician. The Queen of Swords somewhat came out as well. So it's almost like you have the clarity to move forward. Start over again. It's just like redo is what I hear. Page of Wands. So maybe you're getting good news about good news, maybe about love. Maybe the Three of Swords. This is breaking. Maybe you have to leave somebody, and it sort of breaks your heart that you have to leave somebody. Meaning, if you have outgrown a situation, you might still be stuck in it because you don't want to hurt someone else, or maybe you don't want to deal with the pain of discussing that. Maybe you want to end something. It also could be vice versa, that maybe, if you couldn't go forward with this person that you have emotional attachment to, it's almost as if you want to be able to mend that, you have to voice something here. Something that you've been brokenhearted about, something that's been just sort of pinching you in the heart, it doesn't quite go away is what I feel. Three of Swords. So maybe it's a third party situation, guys. The High Priestess. So really having that notion or that feeling of just knowing where you need to go, how you want to do things, really learning. Have you learned something in a lesson recently, or been in a cycle that really taught you, like, for example, maybe like a karmic cycle? And it doesn't necessarily have to be like with business, or maybe it's love, maybe it is business, something that you've somehow learned a lesson. maybe you have to reveal something. Maybe this is a secret love that you have, and this is why you feel that sense of needing to either convey it and say something. Yeah, there's so many things that maybe you're hiding. You know feelings are there and you're hiding. So it's really the sense of maybe you met your perfect person and you somehow had to move away from it, Um, and also with the high priestess, it's that feeling of do you think this person is better than you, or you think you're not good enough for them, in other words, um that's what it feels like here. What is the high priestess, please? Okay, so you got the Six of Wands. That's what would bring some kind of healing, the sense of success, the sense of recognition, triumph, maybe something that you've been having to triumph over. Maybe you had to go through heartache to be able to be successful in a situation. I want to know, give me one for the Magician. So maybe you're manifesting a new beginning. You know, that's what it feels like. It's like a manifesting that new beginning with the Magician. What's the Magician here, please? Maybe you're trying to let go of pain and really be able to move forward with the Two of Wands. This is you looking at your future of what you want to do, almost laying down the plan in your head. And maybe that's what you're doing now, contemplating this. Maybe you're contemplating how to do this with the action. You're going to take action. And what I feel from that is that you're making like a plan, I think you're trying a plan again. I think you tried to move out of a situation before and you just couldn't do it. Maybe you just were not ready as far as physically and emotionally to go through the maybe the cycle of breaking up or moving yourself out of a situation. It's almost as if you tried before. Maybe you snuck out of it and didn't go through your plan, but I think you're ready now. That's definitely what I feel. I feel that the indecision is somewhat more I'm getting past energy, So someone who couldn't move in the past and now perhaps they're seeing things. I think that they've learned something, which is giving them that sense of triumph over something, okay? To be able to plan and move forward. And I do feel it's taken a bit of time, some kind of delay. The delay is that maybe you just couldn't get yourself to move. And what is the Garden Gate? The garden and the gate. Okay, so Ace of Cups. Something has withered. When I saw that card, it did say like something, you're on this side of the fence, and that's because, but you want to get out of this side of the fence, you want to go forward, but on this side of the fence, something's starting to wilt. Something's starting to not be as fresh or appealing to you. And I think that what is calling you is love. I think it's true love. I think it's that sense of starting over. Maybe this is having that abundant feeling of happiness and joy within yourself. Or maybe this is that person you're trying to get to, maybe to find that person, to balance yourself out, to be able to meet a new love. Ace of Cups, please. Ace of Cups, please. The Ace of Cups. What is the Ace of Cups? The Ace of Cups. Yeah, and it's almost like by you staying on the wrong side, meaning not moving forward, maybe you're feeling that anxiousness, that sadness, or, regret or something like that. So this is definitely going to give you that sense of, that abundance, that feeling of peace, that feeling of harmony. Very nice card with the sun. I mean, that is the most positive sign that you could have. And I think that it's very hard for you because you're going towards something that's very positive, and maybe you've been in that transition of not being so dark anymore and being light. You're going towards someone who is light, and that is somewhat nerve-wracking. You got the Lovers right here and the Three of Cups, and feeling a little bit of vulnerability with this Ace, this Page of Swords, meaning communicating, opening up, And so that's why you're in a indecision. Definitely questioning if it's still available, if it's still there. Been waiting for that opportunity. Maybe you re-gigged on this before, but I feel you're getting to the point where you're ready to open that gate. And that gate is not locked, by the way. It's open. It's an open door. It does not have a lock, okay? Give me one for the woman holding the heart. Is this the person that's holding your heart? Okay. And there you got the masculine going toward to the feminine is what I feel like here with the King of Pentacles. Really that sense of security, that sense of strength. Maybe you had to become that King of Pentacles, you know, to be able to move yourself out of something. And now you can have stability. Now you have that sense of worth. Maybe you had to become whole again, you know, meaning your mind, your body, your spirit, okay? What is the King of Pentacles, please? King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles. Is this you manifesting your connection together? The King of Pentacles, please. The King of Pentacles. Okay. So this King of Pentacles has been on a long cycle of karmic cycle. Learning what is good, learning to move around obstacles, leaving conflict, whether that's that conflict that they hold within themselves that makes them not move. I definitely do feel like this is a lesson that is learned. And what's happening now is that these lessons have made whoever this is more stable, more sturdy, more reliable, more able to take care of, you know, maybe taking care of yourself, maybe being able to provide support for others. And maybe this is why you didn't take action on it before. You know, you couldn't take care of that person that's holding your heart. You got the Six of Swords, moving out of a difficult situation, healing the situation. Okay, it's really what your spirit guides and your angels are trying to pull you towards something. Oh my God. And I do feel like this is a masculine who has healed, who has balanced out a situation. And the Queen, the Two of Cups and the Queen of Swords in reverse. Are you a little bit nervous to go to this person and maybe speak the truth? You got the King of Swords here and the Queen of Swords here. So this is definitely your soulmate, your twin flame. And maybe you're needing that little push, you know, with the Fool at the top of the deck and the Tower. You're needing that push to move you towards this. Is definitely what I feel. Maybe this person makes you feel vulnerable. And that holds you back. You know, it's almost that sense of you feel helpless. Like, you know, this person might just make you feel helpless, you know. Meaning because you get butterfingers and butterflies in your stomach. They make you nervous. And it's almost that sense of maybe you've, you know, you haven't taken action on that. Maybe because they make you fluttery and somewhat nervous. Yeah, and perhaps also you've had that sense of bad people put bad karma on your situation, meaning, you know, especially if you're trying to leave, like the Queen of Pentacles here, if you're trying to leave somebody, they might have just made you feel guilty or just wished ill of you in this connection. I feel a sense of jealousy and envy as I see all the cards now and the Queen of Pentacles being here. So even though this Queen of Swords is in reverse, it doesn't mean like you're not getting the message. I feel it's just that roadblock. And I think that whoever this is, they have to make that final choice to go forward. Okay. Excuse me. Let's see. What is the Queen of Swords in reverse? So you see hung up, tied to it because you haven't quite expressed it. Okay. The Nine of Swords, worried. The Six of Cups. So worried about returning, but you can have a new beginning. Maybe you're worried about leaving the old. I do feel like that is a wish fulfillment to your happiness, and you do have to speak up for it, definitely. So maybe this is your person getting on that verge of making that next step into stability and to really coming together with the person that you're meant to be with. You know, maybe you've balanced the situation as far as, you know, if you've gone through a divorce recently, you sort of had to balance your energy, get back on the horse, and start over again. Okay, that could happen for some of you here with the Ace of Cups, you know. But I do feel there is a return here. There's that sense of a soulmate connection here, something that your soul is just sort of guiding you to. And I feel it's truth. I do feel it makes you that you know, butterfly kind of feeling with the Nine of Swords and the Eight of Swords. Maybe this is somebody you just met that you can't move away from. Meaning, even if you might be separated or not together, they're still on your mind. That you still have a connection, you know. So it could be divine timing, guys, okay? I want to know, how does the story end for today? How does the story end? The Judgment. Someone has to surrender. Someone has to give that sense of a second chance. And oh my gosh, is this divorce here? Maybe healing from a divorce, or getting ready to move through a divorce, you know? Making the choice to move away from something negative, okay? Let's see. What else, please? What else? For this reading, please, what else? Wow. Okay, so healing energy, divine timing. Maybe now it's the time to take that action towards the passion that your heart is feeling you to go for. And this is the Ten of Swords. Really putting any kind of stagnant energy to an end. Really maybe coming back to the sense of, okay, I can get over this hurtful pain and start over, okay? So take it as it resonates for you guys. I want to know, what is this karmic cycle? How will it end, please? The karmic cycle. Oh my goodness, okay. So, oh wow, and the cat came out. So we all know the cat represents falseness. I mean, I'm a cat person. I love cats too, but in tarot, it represents somebody who is false to you. Maybe you've been wearing a mask. I do feel like it will end in some sort of separation, or I'm sorry, some kind of, maybe ending a separation, okay? Some kind of connection, some kind of happiness coming together. Really that sense of also longing for this happiness, okay? You do have the Lover here. And let's see, what else, please? So maybe somebody's calling, like meaning giving you messages or calling to get together, or maybe even meeting somebody, okay? What else, please? What else? This one here. So the old woman, matured, going towards something more meaningful, perhaps, okay? Maybe this is also, you know, that could be a mother figure. Maybe you've lived to please your mother, you know? So, and then the Journey card. So going down that new path. Maybe it's somebody who's helped you, you know? Guidance counselor, something like that. Someone who's helped you to go towards your new path, okay? So let's see. Let's take this one. Okay, I want to know, what is the insight for this reading, please? What is the insight? Okay. Okay, all you need is you. You don't need any gadgets, trinkets, books, or opinions to grow, learn, and connect to yourself. Trust in your own power and seek knowledge within. And so maybe that's what's happening now. That's what's pulling. You know, I feel like this is what's pulling somebody in a different direction, okay? I want to know, let's see here. Where'd it go? There they are. What is the mermaid message here for today? What's the mermaid message here? Okay, so move forward. Don't be scared to move forward. Acceptance. With this acceptance brings that sense of peace, that sense of everything goes okay. Let's see. What about in this deck, please? What is the message here? What is the message? Okay. Ooh, reconciliation. Wow. So maybe this is a returning of a twin or a soulmate or something like that. Maybe you're just, if it's not that for you, it could be that you're just healing yourself, you know? And what is the chakra message? Okay. So you have self-devotion, the third eye chakra. So opening up and seeing things, meaning once you start getting into that meditative state and you concentrate and you can get yourself in that vortex, you can start visualizing. And so manifestation is bringing this together for you, is what it feels like. Okay. So let's see. What is their new path? What's their new path, please? Their new path. Okay. So you have this one here. And it says sunset. Time here turns to release and unfurl. Old cords of pain fade as the sunlight burns. So getting rid of the old stuff, guys. Healing. So let's see, what is this one here? Patience. Everything soon will come to the light, and then you will see things that will be all right. You will see everything will be all right. Okay, just have patience. And then this one right here, offerings. Abundance lies in the heart and allows share more than expected, and love come around. So definitely. And then this one here, it says passages, spiritual signs of inclination. You're walking through passages of your transformation. Very nice. And then this one here, bless this space. Your sacred space holds the soul to bear. Palo Santo or sage will clear the air. If you're feeling anxious, take a bath and smudge, guys. Definitely, that'll clear your senses if you're feeling a little anxious, which I felt that in the very beginning. So let's see. Let's do this one here to close out, because I really like these right now. Let's see here. Where'd it go? All right. Oh, I like this one here. What's the unicorn message here? The unicorn message, please. What is the unicorn message? Okay. So it says here, share. When you share, everyone feels happy. And sharing is that sense of creating good karma for you, you know, especially if you think you've done a lot of bad karma for yourself or created a lot of bad karma. Sharing will help that. And then the light. See the light within yourself, everyone else, and in everyone else. Sorry, I read that wrong. Okay, and so then this is the soul message for today, please. How can we close it out with this soul message? What do they need to see in here, please? This soul message. Okay, so what passion am I ready to pursue? And your passions will continually lead you to your purpose. What passions have you put to the side, given up on, or buried? What passion is ready to come alive in you? Today's action is write a list of the passions to which you want to give the light now. In other words, give a life to, sorry. Then journal how you can incorporate more of what you are passionate about into your daily life. Trust your soul, whispering, and let your passion draw you towards your dream. So really following your soul and your spirit is what I feel, okay? And you are really being guided by something that is very passionate for you, okay? So there you go. I do hope you liked this reading. Thank you so much. I hope it helps somebody. I always appreciate you guys coming here. And please like, share, and subscribe. Have a beautiful day. I'll see you tomorrow.